Hello guys, welcome back. So as I usually do in this video, I'm going to trade using my own personal strategy. Alright guys, first of all, let me give you a disclaimer. This video is not financial advice, and I'm absolutely not telling you to get involved in trading. Whether you trade or not, this video is for educational purposes only, and here I'll show you how I trade using my strategy. So guys, let's start the video. First of all, you can see here we have $795 in our account. Okay, so now I'm looking at the USD pair here. Here, the strategy I use works like this. For example, when there's a trend, right now the trend is moving upward, but the market has been rejected and is coming down. So I set a level here. So this level is now set for us. After that, to fulfill it a bit more, I set this additional level. So this is the level, and the market has either retraced down or up from this level. So again, at this moment in time, the market is continuing to move around this specific price level. Is that understood? So what I'm going to do now is place a rectangle in this specific location. Then I will make some slight adjustments to the rectangle to ensure it is positioned correctly. The purpose of this is to make sure that this particular level will be clearly marked for our reference. All right, and with that completed, this level will be properly identified, as you can now clearly see happening right here on the screen. We've taken the lower wick of this particular candle and the upper body. Okay, I'll move this a little lower so that we have it exactly right. If a green candle forms here, then for the next candle, we can place a trade for an upward move. Let's patiently wait for a moment, guys, and observe here. If this does indeed successfully form a green candle, we can go for an upward trade or act accordingly. The biggest thing here is that there are no guarantees, okay? In the world of trading, please remember there is nothing that is ever absolutely certain. All right.
If you want to learn trading, then join our official Telegram channel, where I share daily technical analysis, market insights, and educational content to help you grow as a trader. Start learning and improving your skills today. Link in the description.
Okay, so I've set the lever here, and for the next candle, I'll place a trade for an upward move. All right, so for now, let's wait patiently, guys. If the market forms a strong decisive candle, and if it forms above our current level, we can then consider a down trade. Otherwise, we will need to reevaluate the situation and take action accordingly. Upward trade. So guys, I've placed a trade here for an upward move. If the market drops a bit more, I can place another trade here. So let's wait here, guys, because at this level, sellers have come in right here. At this level, sellers have entered. Sellers definitely came in here as well, but it's important to see that at this level, there was a clear breakout. So there's a very strong chance the market could continue to move upward from this point. So let's take a trade in that upward direction. First, let's wait patiently, guys. Okay, so remember, whenever you plan a trade, you absolutely need to make sure your mind is completely calm and focused. If your mind isn't calm and you try to trade here impulsively, your trades could very easily fail. However, when your mind is calm and you execute a trade, you can use your full potential more effectively. That is when you can control your emotions and trade logically, and also control your fear while you are in the middle of a trade. So as you just saw, our well-planned trade here has turned out to be a profitable one. All right, guys. So what this shows is that basically we need a great deal of patience, and we absolutely need a calm mind. We should never trade based on raw emotions. We simply identified a good setup right here on the chart. We placed a support level on the downside, and as I mentioned, if this candle closes green, the next candle could also very likely be green. We also placed a resistance level on the upside, and when the price broke that level, we could then consider taking a trade for an upward move. Okay, so now we will look to take another trade here, but first let me tell you something important. This chart isn't good for trading at all. Whenever a chart is clearly trending either downward or upward, that's a much better scenario for us. This kind of chart is in what we call consolidation, which is a completely different thing, and I will be sure to explain that in more detail in my upcoming videos. Speaking of which, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe, because you'll continue to get these highly informative videos. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, not just for knowledgeable content, but for practical examples. And if you haven't joined our Telegram group yet, you can certainly join that too. I share a lot of extra insights and valuable content there as well. I provide additional educational content on my Telegram channel as well, so you will find a link for that in the description. You can join our community from there. Okay guys, let's now take a closer look at the chart. It's currently showing 36%, which isn't what I'm looking for, so I'll cut this one and I will cut this one too. Okay, this chart is good. The reason I like it is that when it's moving in a downward direction, it tends to stay in that downward direction for a sustained period. Similarly, when it's moving in an upward direction, it generally stays in that upward direction. This predictable behavior means we can certainly consider this for our trading. That's fine. We can definitely trade on this asset. So these are the important levels to watch. If the market breaks through a level, we can go for a trade in that same direction. On the other hand, if it approaches a level and gets rejected, we'll take a trade for the other direction, playing the reversal. This is because if we draw another line here on the chart, for example, if we draw this line in this particular way, the pattern becomes clearer. Okay, alright guys, so based on my analysis, I don't think the market is going to go down any further, so for that reason, I'll be taking a trade for the upward direction. Alright, so this trade could potentially result in a green candle. Now, I can't say for sure, but I feel there is a very high probability that a green candle is going to form right here. That's why I placed 2 more trades below as well. Alright, because if you look at our level, according to the trend line level, the market can touch that level and then close above it. Alright, so let's wait guys and see what happens. What happens here? Okay guys, so now as you can see here, our trades haven't been profitable here. Let me check. Alright guys, so the trade we placed below has become profitable, but the trades we placed above are now in loss. That's okay. Now what we'll do here, look, this is also something to understand. Now here we shouldn't overtrade. Now for example, if we incur a loss, you shouldn't think I'm getting frustrated, so I'll take even more trades. No, you need to keep a calm mind. Now I'll simply place a $200 trade here, alright? And if this one results in a loss, I will stop trading for today, okay? Alright, I'll stop trading for today right here. You see, losses are an inevitable part of trading. There's really nothing like saying you never incur a loss. But if you learn how to minimize those losses, and if you truly understand how to manage them, then you can definitely become a king in this field. Alright, so guys, I have just quickly placed one trade here, taking a position for a downward move. The primary reason for this is that the overall market sentiment is currently moving in a clear downward direction. Okay, and another very good confirmation that we have is that the previous candlestick on the chart has formed what is known as a hammer pattern. As you can see, this is a classic hammer, and if we analyze the market according to this specific hammer that has formed right here, it strongly suggests a continuation of the downward trend. On the backside, there is no significant level in the market here, okay? We currently do not have a level, so therefore the next level will be on the downside, and if our level is somewhere around here, then the market will most likely fall down and touch that particular level, because these are the scenarios of the market, and the market generally respects these scenarios. Alright, so based on our analysis, the market is intending to move down in this direction to touch this specific support level. After that happens, we expect it to reverse and form a green candle, provided the conditions are right. So for now, let's be patient and see how this plays out. Okay, and there we have it. It's a profitable trade. If we take a closer look, this trade has already become profitable for us, resulting in a $200 profit. You might recall we had a $70 loss on the previous trade, but we took this subsequent trade, and now we have successfully turned things around and are profitable. Okay, so with that success, let's find another setup on a different chart. Now, for the next trade, we have $200 of profit, so I'm adjusting the trade size down to $100 because we are in a profitable position, and it's good practice to manage risk. Profit. Okay guys, so now let's take a closer look at the second chart here and carefully check the CHF currency pair, alright? And as you can see, we have already placed a trade on CHF right around this particular area, okay? So what we are observing is a period of consolidation happening right here. Now, my strategy is that if the market forms a bearish red candle immediately after a green one, okay, I will then take a trade for the downward direction. And additionally, if the market goes just a bit higher, I will take another trade also for the downward direction. There's a very good chance the market could form a red candle here because the overall market sentiment is such that it will likely come down to touch this specific level. So, okay, everyone, I have now placed 2 trades right here. We had already placed one initial trade, and now another one is placed here because the primary scenario here is consolidation. If you look at the pattern, it's red, green, red, green, red, green. So it logically should be a green candle, but a green candle did not form here. This strongly suggests that in this consolidation, the sellers are taking control. They're taking the power into their hands, and that is precisely why a red candle has formed here. That is the fundamental reason why we took a trade for the downward direction. This is because in a consolidation phase, whenever a different candle breaks the established pattern here, it often means the entire scenario is changing. So here as well, it's a red candle. You can see here that a red candle has formed, and from above, our level has also been broken here. So guys, you saw how I placed the trade here, right? Once again, I want to say that none of my videos are recommendations, okay? This is my own analysis, my personal analysis, which I have shared on YouTube.
If you want to learn trading, then join our official Telegram channel, where I share daily technical analysis, market insights, and educational content to help you grow as a trader. Start learning and improving your skills today. Link in the description.
I am absolutely not saying that I am promising you that this strategy will make you profitable. There is nothing like that, okay? It's all about your own management, your own money management, your own risk management, and your emotions, which can make you profitable in this. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Bye bye.